Check 1 2 on the mic over here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 on the mic over here. Check 1 2.
sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Please remain standing and move your hands to the plane of our national anthem.
And we are inside the booth here as Jim gets ready to go. Exeter here at
I am
the
here.
Boyertown Bears. Beautiful Bears staying in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. This 7:05 start time.
Yes, indeed.
Fantastic night. Little breeze. The flag's trying to move, but
Another
getting up.
beautiful night, without a doubt. We've been blessed with some great weather for baseball. Should I go ahead with the starting lineups for tonight, Connor?
Let's hear them.
For visiting Exeter, we have shortstop number 13, Nate Serba. Batting second, the left fielder number 19, Julian Torres. Playing right field, number 17, Alex Barlow. Playing first base, number 14, Colin Garinger. Playing center field, number 3, Andrew Barlow. Doing the catching for Exeter, number 15, John Lack. Designated hitter, number 20, Josiah Thompson. Playing third base, number 24, Sean O'Reilly. Playing second base, number 1, Peyton Spears. And doing the pitching, number 12, Matt Finelli.
And on the hill for the Bears is the young Jared Waldman. Behind the plate, JT Cooley.
We'll go real quick here with the Bears. Leading off, we welcome him back. Playing center field, number 23, Quinn Mason. Playing second base, number 4, Mike Ranieri. Doing the catching tonight for the Bears, number 9, JT Cooley. Playing first base, number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos. Playing third base, number 28, Tyler Kreitz. Playing right field, number 26, Nick DiCiacco. Playing left field, number 35, Mike Martin. Designated hitter for the Bears tonight, number 16, Tate Yergi. Shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. And as Connor mentioned, the pitcher, number 40, Jared Waldman.
And as Waldman kicks up, the first pitch, called a strike, 7:06 start.
7:06 start with a strike.
I think we may have found our guest for the booth.
Oh my,
I think we may have found him.
we might have.
The pitch, called a ball, 1-1. Waldman gets things rolling. This is number 13, Nate Serba. Waldman kicks up the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike
Blows
2.
it by him.
Waldman looks in, kicks up the 1-2. Over to Davis. Davis fields it pretty cleanly. On to X. Gets him. Out number 1.
6-3, that's one. Now batting the left fielder, number 19, Julian Torres. One thing I don't see tonight, Connor, is all the press we had here for the Norchester game last night.
That's true.
And that guy with that long
The
black
huge,
lens.
thick camera there.
Yeah, it was.
First base to Torres, outside ball. 1 out, nobody on. Craig's at the cutout of the grass. Outfield fairly shallow.
Right field has 3 so far, Connor. Our
Which is
right
a
field
strike.
gang.
We'll keep an eye on them as per usual.
It's early.
Third base grandstand filling up fantastically. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Waldman, the windup, the 1-2. Ball outside, 2-2.
I did talk with Rob Zambanini, or actually texted with him today. He approved of my scoring last night.
The pitch, that's over, just over the head of Davis, and that's a hit for Torres. So that'll put a runner on first for Alex Barlow.
Barlow's a right fielder. Where's number 17? That's from the right side. Looks like we have a new ball boy tonight, Connor.
That's not a familiar face, Jim.
No. He is decked out in Boyertown Bear blue. Hat. Ball boy blue t-shirt.
Gotta love it. Torres takes his lead off at first. Pitch comes home. Called a strike. And Waldman really has found the plate early in this one. Very good to
Absolutely.
see. Waldman takes a look in. Comes set in that stretch.
Go
Throws
to
over
first.
to first. Nothing going on.
Big Gene Lenachin just gave us a handshake and a hello in the booth.
Very good to see them up and out.
Absolutely.
Up in the grandstand at the Bears game. The 0-1 is fouled off but squeezed by Cooley. 0-2.
Some Bears trivia. What was Terrace Letnachin's number back in 2010 as a pitcher for the Bears?
Oh boy.
If anybody can go to bearsbooth@gmail.com or message us on Facebook or tweet with that answer without cheating and Googling it, we'd greatly appreciate your answers.
As that pitch that comes in is a ball, so 1-2. We move with the runner on first and 1 out here, top of the first inning action. Live at Bear Stadium.
Yes,
Beautiful
indeed.
Bear Stadium.
Beautiful. I'm not
Torres
so
takes
sure if
another
his
step.
mom knows his number back then. She's
It's
kind of
in the dirt. Cooley lacks with it. Throws on a second. Nothing going on. By a couple people, but Mason able to scoop that up in center. We'll wonder what they'll score that one.
Stolen base.
Stolen base. Okay.
Don't you think?
Sure.
I'm going stolen base.
So a stolen base for Torres puts him on second with 1 out and a 2-2 count to Barlow. Waldman gives a look. The pitch popped up.
Out to Martin. Shallow.
Martin calls, makes the catch, and we've got 2.
Brings up the first baseman, number 14, Colin Gehringer.
Can you name another famous Gehringer that played in the Boyertown Legion program?
Yes, I can. That would be Andrew Gehringer.
Very good. How about his number? Do we have that one?
Ooh. Ooh. He played first base.
Yes, he did.
G-Man. What was his number?
Takes a look at second. The pitch. Maybe we'll send that down to the Letnonchins down in the crowd there. See if they know that one.
I'll give him something to chew on a little bit. Andrew Gehringer's number.
Waldman comes set. Steps off. Takes a look at second.
That was Purnell.
The 1-0 in the dirt.
Was it 8?
No, he was a double digiter.
Double digit.
Bigger number, bigger the jersey, Jim.
Gotcha.
The 2-0. Called a strike. 2-1.
Bears have 2 outs here. Extra has a runner on second. See if we can clean up our defense tonight, Connor, and continue to hit the baseball.
Waldman gives 2 looks to second, delivers home. Over to the right side, into the glove of X.
He caught it.
And we've got 3. That sends us to the bottom of the first inning, and Bears are coming to bat. It is Mason Ranieri Cooley. Back here, bottom of the first inning, Quinn Mason gets ready to start things off against Finelli. Bears tonight wearing those red tops, the blue lettering, red unders, got red socks, red hats. Exeter in those black and blue striped tops, white pants, and again the multicolored hats there as well.
It's like a bad Astros look.
Well, it looks
Old school
very
Astros.
similar to the Ole jerseys, which are also copied off of the Astros jerseys. So.
Yeah, not digging it.
I don't love it, Jim.
No. Quinn Mason, the center fielder, number 23. Here we go. We're glad to have Quinn back. He's back from injury. Back in a familiar leadoff spot.
The pitch. Ball.
That is ball 1.
The pitch. Called a ball. Oh, there it is. It got supersized this time. Woo! Supersized. Gotta love it. The 2-0 hits him. And Quinn Mason's on first to get us started. Anyway, we got some new things in there this time. She adds something every time.
Second baseman number 4, Mike Ranieri.
We got some new cups here too. We have some old ones up here, but
I think they're souffle. Is that called a souffle? Or is that just a cupcake maker?
that's a cupcake tin there. Cupcake paper.
Cupcake paper. Nothing better than a couple of cupcakes.
We'll just pretend. See, we went with mini M&Ms this time. Well, we have some from last time, so. The pitch.
We need to brush our teeth. We do have Dixie.
First pitch to Ranieri is a ball, 1-0 with no outs and a runner on first. Third base way up. It's JT Cooley waits on deck. Finale of the pitch. Right down the gut. 1-1.
We apologize for all that noise. That was one of the servers getting cupcake paper fulls of goodness, we call it. We're going to call it goodness.
Hefty lead by Mason over at first as Finelli comes set. The pitch. In the dirt.
Should have worked.
2-1. Oh, I see mini M&Ms this time.
Yes.
They're even better.
Yes. And the big ones.
There's a couple big ones thrown in there.
You have to have some big balls in there, buddy. You can't just have some stuff.
Well, you don't want to make the other ones feel bad.
No.
We like diversity.
Sesame sticks look longer, too.
Runner does go. Throw down to second. Way high.
Harris let Notchin in the house. We can just ask Harris now what his number was, I guess.
And Andrews.
We have an answer of 37 was Terrace Letnachin's number back in 2010.
So full count. Runner on second with a stolen
I think
base
it's
by
36,
Mason there.
But maybe 37 is correct.
Finelli kicks up the 3-1. Over to right. Right fielder on the run. On the ground.
Oh, he
The ball is on the ground. Runners going to third. Mason stays at third, and into second goes Vernieri.
That's an error.
They're going to call that an error. So Vernieri's on second. Mason on third brings JT Cooley to the plate. And I'm sure Cooley is still fired up about that home run he had against them last game.
Catcher, number 9, JT Cooley. Runners on second and third for the Bears. All he has to do is drive a ball to the outfield, and we can take the lead. Tonight is very important for Connor and I. We are being apparently critiqued.
The pitch. Ball. We got a lot of eyes on us right now.
We have groupie checks for calling it. Connor, we have groupie checks.
Finelli comes set, takes a look at second, a peek at third, the pitch comes home, 1-0. Called a strike way inside.
Almost hit him with it's a strike. We're like Howard Stern, buddy. We get all the hot chicks up here, you know?
And back to the game we go.
Back to the game.
Finelli comes set.
All right.
The 1-1. In the dirt, 2-1 we go. The crazy angry spider. We're adding the 2-1. Hits him. And we got bases loaded. It's 2 hit batsmen already here for Finelli.
Here comes Skinny Modes with 2 dogs and a Gatorade.
Are they bear dogs?
I don't know.
They might be bear dogs.
You seem to have cheese on them.
So this
Wonderful Bride actually made me a wonderful pasta casserole dish that I can't wait to get home and indulge in.
bases loaded. Got Cooley on first, Ranieri on second, Mason on third, and we've got the angry spider at the plate.
The X-Man.
The pitch to X. Called a strike. Steps back in.
Waits on deck. Again, we just need a ball driven to the outfield.
Finelli comes set, the 0-1. Over to third. The throw home. Out at home. Does bring Tyler Kreitz to the plate. Infield pretty much stays put. The corners are, or the middle is going to go back. Corners stay up. Bases loaded still.
Bases are loaded with bears.
Gotta love it. That is X on first, Cooley on second, Ranieri on third, and Kreitz at the plate. And Nick DeChaco waits on deck.
Kreitz just sits here, waits, and drives the baseball down the right field line. Holy smokes. Do you see that, Con?
I see it. Finelli the pitch. Called a strike. Finelli takes a peek in. Gets the signs from Locke.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my
The 0-1. Called a strike.
mic has been off, Connor, so I do apologize.
Are you kidding me?
I am kidding.
Again?
No, I'm not kidding. I just turned it on. Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh, is this your first game?
I can't even remember what I said.
We got a rookie over here. Oh my goodness.
Well, we don't have Bones at home listening to tell us.
The 0-2 in the dirt. Everybody stays put. Well, now that they just heard me talk to myself for the last
Yes, they did. I do apologize.
10 minutes. How long has that been? The whole
That's
inning?
been this whole inning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Probably going to get fired from
That's
being
embarrassing.
a volunteer.
I may have to find a replacement. I don't know if this is working out. The 1-2. Curveball up. 2-2. Finelli looks in. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. The 2-2 pitch to Kreitz is into left. Just past the glove of the
gets
shortstop.
over him.
And 1 run's going to score as they watch the throw come in. That's a hit for Kreitz and an RBI.
RBI.
Are we getting some messages saying that your mic is off?
It might be. It's right fielder number 26, Nick DeChaco, comes up with the bases still loaded with Bears. Yes, I do thank you. I realized my mic was off. Do apologize. I had beautiful women up here, so I was preoccupied. I apologize to our listening crew. Now I'm getting served.
Bases loaded, one out. First pitch to Chaco, called a strike. Just ignore all the crunching and.
Yeah.
We usually
What do you
don't
think,
allow
you're in the
visitors
kitchen?
unless there are
Jeez, oh man.
special guests in the booth.
Wow. We're going to have to put a door up, Connor.
I think I've been saying that this entire season.
We're going to put a door up and get our own air conditioner.
Maybe we can get Skinny Moats on that one.
Maybe.
The 0-1 popped out the center. Let's see if they push it. Cooley tagging home to the cutoff man. No throw, and the run scores. Sacrifice fly for Nick DeChaco.
So that leaves runners first and second. Kreitz on first, Anthopoulos on second, and Mike Martin, the left fielder, number 35. Well, what's really odd, Connor, Brenda actually brought up a snack container for us.
Then removed it.
Made all kinds of noise and disruptions. And now our container's gone.
2 outs, first and second for Michael Martin. First pitch.
And our alarm's going off.
I can't believe this.
Wow.
I can't believe this. We do apologize. All sorts of unorganization here tonight.
Yes.
I am embarrassed. The 1-0. Over to
Chopper
third.
to third.
It's
He's going
be-
to wait for it.
It's going to cause some problems. He gets them.
All right.
The inning is over. Bears do plate 2 on 1 hit and 1 error. We're going to the second inning.
I'll have my mic on for the second. Trust me. We're back here at Bear Stadium for the top of the second inning. Leading off, center fielder number 3, Andrew Barlow.
We actually we just received an order of ribs.
We did get ribs, Connor.
Courtesy of Two Dudes Barbecue. We do thank Skinny Moats for that. This is
Absolutely.
if you ever want to send anything up, we're up here. Our address is press box left side.
Yes, indeed.
Can't miss us. You'll see us when you come up the grandstand.
So if you hear an obnoxious slapping type noise, that would be us eating some ribs.
And the
Rip
0-1,
Kreitz.
the 0-1 is lined to Kreitz, and he'll make the catch. So we've got
One away.
1 away.
All right. If anybody has our numbers and wants to call us, let us know if you hear the slapping noise, because here I go. It's going in.
The first pitch, called a strike.
How am I doing? Got my mouth full.
Who is this? Is this the catcher?
John Lack, the catcher, number 15.
The 0-1 popped out. Martin on the run. Quinn on the run. Martin calls, makes the catch.
F7.
We've got 2. We need more time in between innings.
All right, we have the designated hitter, number 20, Josiah Thompson.
Baldman to pitch. Ball.
Oh, my.
The 1-0 popped up. Chaco on the run. Chaco
He's
settles,
under it.
and we've got
F9.
3. And the inning is over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We're going to have dinner.
Leading off for the Bears here in the bottom of the second inning, designated hitter, number 16, Tate Yergy. Connor will be right with us. He's got to clean his face off. First pitch to Yergy. Ball low. I don't know how Rob's going to take having a greasy buck. Strike for second pitch there to Yergy. Evens count at 1-1.
We need just a couple more minutes in between innings, Jim. To
Yes.
the 1-1.
Ripped.
Over too short. Fields it on the backhand.
Deep.
Throws off his back foot. Gets him.
A nice play by the shortstop. Filled that in deep short and fired it across the diamond to get Yergy. I'll bring up the shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. Connor, I got my hair cut today, buddy.
Where'd you get that done at, Jim?
I got my hair cut at Beauty by Design in Gilbertsville.
Who's your stylist, Jim?
My stylist would be Cheryl Ecker-Moyer. She's been cutting my hair now for 25 years.
Oh, Jim, that's fantastic.
Yes, indeedy.
Pitch. That's a
And
strike.
People that know me know I don't have much hair yet, but Cheryl does get creative, styles it around for me. I don't have the comb over yet, but
The 0-1. This is Chris Davis, the shortstop.
yes, it is.
It is 1-1 with 1 out, nobody on. It's the bottom of the second inning. It's a beautiful night at Bear Stadium.
Uh-huh.
The 1-1 hits him.
Oh.
That's 3 people hit now in this one.
What are you going to do when you run out of your other 2 fingers on that hand?
I go to my next hand.
There you go.
God gave us 2 hands, Jim.
Yes, he did. This brings up Quinn Mason, the center fielder, number 23. He was hit by a pitch to lead off the game back in the first. Cheryl also had her daughter stopped in while I was getting my hair cut, Nicole, and her new grandson, Rowan. Very cute little guy. I think he's 2 months old. They call him Potato Head because he has no hair.
Future Bear.
Future Bear. I hope so. I hope so.
Well, Finelli does take a look in for his signs now with 1-0. Pitch comes up. outside.
That's ball number 2, buddy.
Yep. Now it's 2-0.
Yes, sir.
The 2-0 called a strike. It's 2-1. Now they're asking for the ribs back, Jim.
No.
They have asked for them back.
We'll hide them.
Well, it's just a couple of bones and some juice now, so
You lick half, I'll lick half. Then
we could
nobody will
probably
take
drink
it.
that if we poured it into your cup. 2-1. Davis goes. Hit over to third. Into the glove of third. He's called out at second and safe at first. I think that was close.
That's a fielder's choice.
That brings Mike Ranieri. Wow, that was close. Davis off on the run on that one. Got just into second. Apparently the ball just barely beat him. So
Second baseman number 4, Mike Ranieri, comes up to the plate with 2 outs for the Bears.
it is Mason on first. Ranieri at the plate, 2 outs.
We will have our additional shout-outs and comments after the 3rd inning.
Of course, as per usual.
I was explaining to Cheryl what we do up here now, and
She's joining us tonight.
Well, she could be our Robin if we were the Stern crew. She could be our Robin.
Mason takes his lead. Mason goes, pitches out, throw goes down a second.
Safe!
Safe under the tag, and the catcher was running off the field. He thought he had him.
That'll learn him. That was a ball.
That was a ball.
You have all kinds of tasty stuff in there, buddy.
Finelli takes a couple looks at second, 4 looks, and the 1-0 is up for a ball. 2-0 to Ranieri. JT Cooley waits on deck.
Love critiquing the umpires. He does have 2 sacks tonight, so he has plenty of baseballs.
I think it was a rare occasion that we only saw that 1 sack hanging off the right side that one time. Pitch is in, 3-0. I hope I never have to see that again.
No, that was hard to look
It
at.
was hard to look at a sack.
He looks balanced now.
Well, it keeps your weight distributed. The 2-1,
Ball 4.
ball 4, 3-1, sorry. Scoreboard operator was slacking on that one. But it is ball 4, so runners on first and second for JT Cooley.
Cooley was hit by a pitch. Top of the first, or bottom of the first. Occasionally we're getting walk-up music. Jim Comport.
Every third batter gets it.
Slowly learning the process. It's a difficult job. And we thank him for his volunteerism.
Finelli takes 3 looks at second. The pitch comes home. Ball. And the sun's starting to come into our eyes.
Yes,
you
it
should be
is.
able to avoid it the way I positioned the camera today.
Ooh.
It should completely miss you, so
Nice, buddy.
no worries for you at home.
While it burns our retinas here.
The 1-0. Inside 2-0, and I think I'm going to stand up.
Catcher's going out. John Lack to talk to his pitcher, Matt Finelli. Calm him down a little bit. He's been kind of erratic here. He's got 2 outs. 2 men on.
Gives me a chance to take a bite of a rib.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to pick that big sum gun up right there. Yeah, the right field bleachers are starting to fill up. Fans are still coming in here to Bears Stadium.
The 2-0. Called a strike, 2-1, we move.
See, Georgie Saxon is in the stands again tonight.
Good luck charm is here.
The good luck charm is here. We do have a lot of alumni present tonight. We have Dalton Hughes, Tyler Comport, Terrace Litnachin back from 2010, 2011, I believe even. He was with the team. What other familiar faces do we have here, Connor?
The 2-1. Over to
Rip
third.
third.
He'll touch third for the third out.
That would be 5 unassisted in the book for out number 3.
We'll be back. Exeter coming to bat.
Welcome back here to Bear Stadium, top of the third inning, with third baseman number 24, Sean O'Reilly, leads off for Exeter. Oh, you have some fans texting that would like to banter with us. Apparently, Connor, you can always banter.
We don't
with
banter.
us.
We don't banter. Do we
You can
banter?
banter. Keep your texts and
is that a good
messages
thing?
coming.
Is that a good thing?
Banter?
Yeah.
As long as it's in good humor, fun, yeah.
Well, then we're the best banters. The 1-0. Tipped and squeezed, 1-1.
Tipped and squeezed, he says.
This is number 14, Colin Garrier.
Yes. No.
Yes. No? The 1-1. No, this is number 24. I am sorry.
Yeah,
Over to Crates.
I already announced him.
Throw it
O'Reilly.
first. Big catch. That was Sean O'Reilly.
Yes,
I
sir.
only saw the 4. I jumped the gun.
That's okay. That's why I announced the names. Number 28, our second baseman, number 1, Peyton Spears.
Peyton does rock that shiny white helmet.
Like a
Stirrup
stormtrooper.
socks pulled up.
Looks like a stormtrooper.
He leans out of the way of that one as it was over the plate. 1-0. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the third inning. 1-0. Over to second base. Ranieri will sit on it. Throw on to X. And we've got 2.
We've got 2.
Oh, we're almost a shout-out inning.
Yes, indeedy. We do have a laundry list we have to get through. This brings up the leadoff hitter, Nate Serba, the shortstop. Serba grounded out to Davis, his first plate appearance in the first.
Waldman kicks up the first pitch. Call a strike. The 0-1. Fouled back. Over to the on-deck circle. So 0-2 we go.
They call that cued. He cued it. I feel like Larry Anderson up here in the booth with all this food and all this love. Beautiful night.
The 0-2 popped up. X is going to give chase, and then he's going to stop because he realizes that's way out of play.
He started the angry spider, and then it petered out quick.
He got a little
So
happier.
yes.
It wasn't so angry anymore. Mellowed down.
Love to see the enthusiasm and the hustle.
The pitch bounces in.
I missed him.
Waldman kicks up the pitch with 2 outs. Popped up. Chaco on the run. Settling. Scurrying. Squeezing.
He
And
catches
making
it.
the third out. And we're going to the bottom of the third. It's almost shout-out time here at Bear Stadium.
Here we are back at Bear Stadium for the bottom of the third inning with the first baseman, number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos, leading off. Xanthopoulos reached on a fielder's choice on a cue ball to third base in the first inning.
Finelli, the first pitch to X. Strike.
Takes it for a strike. Mike's been hitting very well for the Bears. He joined the home run club for the Bears. So far, Kreitz, Cooley, and Xanthopoulos have gone yard this year for the Bears with the wood sticks.
X actually going yard against Exeter.
Yes.
At Exeter.
At Exeter, yes indeed.
The 1-1. Over
There's
to right.
one ripped.
Into the glove of the right fielder. And we've got one for Tyler Kreitz.
Kreitz got a single and an RBI. His first at bat, back in the first.
Finelli gathers himself back up again. The first pitch to Kreitz. Strike. The 0-1. In the dirt. 1-1.
1-1 it is.
The 1-1 with one out. Inside, called a strike.
Connor,
1-2.
I'm going to lose it here because that almost hit him.
Well, there was one even more over the plate called a ball to Cooley. So the 1-2, curveball, tipped out, squeezed by the catcher, strike 3. We've got 2 for Nick DeChacco.
Right fielder, number 26, Nick DeChacco. DeChacco had a sacrifice fly back in the first that brought in another run.
Finelli kicks up, first pitch to Chaco, way outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Kicks up the 2-0, bounces in, 3-0. And I think Chaco's going to get the take here.
Well, 3-0, 2 outs. Let him rip. Mike Martin's waiting on deck.
The 3-0. Thought about it, but held up. 3-1, we move. The 3-1. Over to second base. On one hop, snares it down. Throwing to first. That's 3. We're going to do some shout-outs when we get back.
All
Don't
right.
go anywhere.
Back here for the top of the 4th inning. Exeter has Julian Torres, left fielder, number 19, leading off. He singled to left field, his first at bat, back in the first.
First pitch. In the dirt, ball one.
That's a ball. Tell him the music's still on.
Hey, music's still on. The next pitch is a ball.
Connor, I just can't get away from my announcing duties. I have to be a manager up here almost. The press box is full. The kids will play while the boss is away, I guess.
Kicks up the 2-0. Called a strike. Oh, my.
Well,
It's going both ways. Can't complain about consistency there. The 2-1. That one's slowly hit off his foot. They're going to call it a dead ball.
first base umpire looks like he's signaling a plane to land.
Well, apparently the cap wasn't on my water, Jim.
That's not good.
Got a little shower there.
You got wet, did you?
I'm dripping.
Dripping
2-2.
wet.
Outside.
That's a full boat.
3-2. It's a good spot for Waldman there. The last
Yeah.
pitch was called a strikeout there, so why not?
Why not?
3-2, no outs, nobody on the pitch. Popped up. Center field, Mason on the run, makes the
Mason.
catch. Gotta love
Right
seeing
fielder number 17, Alex Barlow, comes to the plate. Barlow flew out to Martin in left field in the first inning.
Gotta love seeing Mason coming back fairly quickly from that injury. His
Yes.
first game of eligibility back.
Great to see.
Gets in a pinch runner, plays a little center field yesterday, in the starting lineup today.
The Exeter
First
dugout's
pitch.
getting chippy.
Pitch is up, ball one. Lot of noise coming from that
Yeah.
Exeter dugout.
That was a breaking ball from Waldman that didn't break whatsoever. Kind of slipped out of his hand, I believe.
The 1-0
There you
for
go.
a strike.
He's locked back in.
It's 1-1 with one out, nobody on. The pitch. Foul back at the screen, 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one out. Top of the fourth inning, the pitch. Curveball for a ball, 2-2. Some encouraging words from pitching coach Hiriak.
Yes, it was.
Reminding him to get on top of that curveball there. That one's fouled back. He's thrown a couple curveballs that have just been a little sloppy, so hoping the young pitcher can clean this up a little bit. He's not doing a poor job, throwing a lot of strikes. Just that
Yes, he
curveball he's
is.
having just a little bit of trouble with. The 2-2. Called strike
Bring him
3.
up. Brings up the first baseman, number 14, Colin Gehringer. What? And to answer the Andrew Gehringer trivia, he was, we believe, number 18.
Waldman kicks up. The first pitch to Gehringer is curveball, called a strike. And Exeter not happy.
No,
Let's hear
not at all.
a couple oh my goshes coming from the dugout.
Well, that happens.
The 0-1.
That's
Called a strike.
two.
It's a 0-2. Waldman, the 0-2 with 2 outs. Hits his spot as Cooley called for that one to be up, and the pitch is up, but 1-2 we move. Good little waste there.
Nicky.
Waldman takes a look in. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2.
Didn't miss by much. He had him leaning for it, but he did hold back. Pitch was called a ball.
2-2. Popped up. Mason on the run, makes a catch. Bears coming to bat. Should we bring it inside for some shout-outs, Jim? Are you you get yourself organized here? I can get us started.
Total 49.
And here we are inside the studio.
We are here, Connor.
Gotta love it. A little personalized booth here. You can see we got some pictures hanging up over there. One in the back.
Wait a minute.
A little supportive. Do you have our sheet with our shout-outs?
Yes, I do. But first, I wanted to show everybody. They can email me. We can mail these out to you if you give me your address. Well, wrong way. Look at that. It's beautiful. You can check it out on the...
There's also a printable version on the Facebook page, too.
Nice.
But,
very nice.
You bring it to us, we'll sign it.
Yes.
No problem there.
We have our own Sharpie.
We have one up here, of course. Shout-outs.
Shout-outs.
Take it away.
We'd like to give a shout-out to Stacy Horrocks, who has been tuned in. We did not know that, Stacy, but we did get your message. We appreciate you tuning in. Glad we can bring you the game. We also have our familiar Nick DeChaco down in Davie, Florida, and Leslie and Billy Schmoyer in Delaware. They're the two familiar that have started with us. No shout out for Mark Hughes tonight. He's in attendance.
He's in attendance, yeah.
We do have the Hagman family, the Sir Marini family, and we have our fearless leader, Rob Zambonini, who's out in Washington. And then we have the gang at Beauty by Design, Christy, Cheryl Moyer. And we'll also give a shout out to Cheryl's daughter, Nicole, and their wonderful grandson, Rowan.
And Mike and Julie Ferreri said they'd be listening live tonight from nation's capital, Washington, D.C.
Nice.
They're in the hotel room listening to the tail end of this one as they got out of the national games just a couple minutes ago.
All right.
The 1-0.
We're doing a fine job. Don't you worry.
That one's up. This is Michael Martin, 1-0. Little spontaneous trip for the Ferreri family there.
That's okay. You need that.
2-0. Adds a strike, so 2-1 to Martin. Keeps him young, Jim.
Yes.
Keeps him young.
Usually she's listening by the pool.
That is correct. Today she's listening in D.C. The 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1.
Do you think she's at a pool at the hotel?
It's a possibility, I'm not going to lie.
Maybe a little adult beverage, huh?
The 3-1. Out to left. He's on the run, settles down, makes the catch, and that's 1 out. She did wear her new Anthony Rizzo Cubs jersey to the Nationals Cubs games in D.C. So,
and they are okay. They're safe.
That's a bold strategy for her, but
she's a bold woman.
They saw the presidents do the race on the field, and they're having a great time.
Designated hitter number 16, Tate Yergi. Yergi grounded out to short. Back in the second.
First base, Yergi's a strike.
This game's moving right along. Both pitchers have one hitters going, but the most important thing, the Bears are up 2-0 here in the top of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom four. I apologize.
Yergi shows a bunt, goes down to third. He barehands it, throw his way up. He's off the bag. Called safe. Called safe for being off the bag, and Yergi's got a...
We're going to give him a hit on that.
Bunt single. Great job. Big, nice barehand throw by the third baseman on run.
Chris Davis, the shortstop, comes up to the plate. Chris was hit by a pitch in the second inning. If Bears can get something going here with 1 out.
1 out, runner on first, pitch Davis, called a strike. He comes set, kicks up the 0-1 in the dirt.
Oh, we definitely got some scoring help there. We all agree that was a hit. We have 1 now. Oh, that is true. That is true.
He comes set.
Skinny Moats did bring that to our attention. The umpire
over to third.
Ripped down third.
Let's see if
down third.
They're going to hold Yergi at second. And that's a hit for Davis.
Nick,
first and second.
All right.
So Davis is on first.
Brings
Yergi
up the
on
top
second.
of the lineup.
Quinn
Center
Mays.
fielder Quinn Mason. Mason has been hit by a pitch in the first, reached on a fielder's choice in the second, and has a stolen base.
Runners take their leads. Mason gets ready to rock and roll. Finelli, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Finelli comes set. Takes a peek at second. The pitch comes in the dirt. 1-1.
Mike Ranieri is on deck.
Finelli comes set. 1 look at second. 2 looks at second. 3 looks at second. The 1-1. Called a strike.
That
Incredibly
is
inside.
Not a strike that close in. That ball's hitting inside of the white line of the batter's box.
And that's not exaggeration.
That is not.
All he has to do is
have to
bend his
adjust.
knee just a bit there, and that's going to hit him. I mean,
I put my toes on that line.
I was going to say, he's got another 3 inches. He's got another 3 inches to the line there. I'd be on that line.
You think he has 3 inches?
I think he's got 3 inches to go.
I think he's got 6 inches.
Overestimate. Never hurts. The 1-2. Shot
There
out
you
to left
go.
center field on the ground. They're gonna send Yergy home. Yergy's coming home. Davis going into third. The throw is offline, and he's in third.
That is a single for Quinn Mason.
And an RBI.
Tate Yergy scores on the play. Davis hustles over to third. And that brings up second baseman number 4, Mike Ranieri. Ranieri reached on an error in the first and walked in the second.
And John T. Cooley waits on deck.
Yes, indeedy. Jonathan Cooley waits on deck.
Runners on second, third, 1 out. Infield way up. Pitch. Out to left.
Oh.
Should definitely be deep enough for Davis. Settles. Throw coming in. Davis coming home. There is no throw. And a sacrifice fly, Mike Ranieri.
Brings in the second run of the inning. Mason stays at second. RBI opportunity for Cooley. And the angry spider, Mike Xanthopoulos, waits on deck. Mr. Xville.
Pitch. Cooley
Rip
sends
to
it to third. Just
Off
past
the
the
third
glove.
baseman.
He's going to try it. On to first.
He's off the bag.
bag.
Off the bag. That's a hit for Cooley.
So that'll be first and third with 2 outs for the angry spider.
Yes, indeedy.
And the catcher's going to give out some signs here to his infield, let him know what's going on in case of that threatening steal by J.T. Cooley.
Xanthopoulos has reached on a fielder's choice in the first and lined out to right field in the third. Tyler Kreitz waits on deck. See if the Bears can do some damage here with 2 outs.
Finelli, the pitch. Cooley does go foul back.
Foul.
Was Cooley going there, or was that just a running secondary?
That was a fake steal, I believe. He went and stopped.
Runners still on the corners. 2 outs. 0-1. Finelli comes set. The 0-1. In the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1. Over to second. He fields it. Throws on the first. And the inning is over. Bears do plate 2. Making the total 4-0 on 5 hits and 1 Exeter error. Exeter is coming to bat. We go to the top of the 5th.
Here we are back in the top of the 5th inning. Well, center fielder number 3, Andrew Barlow, leads off. Barlow lined out to Kreitz at third back in the 2nd inning.
The first pitch. Popped up. Mason on the run. Settles. Squeezes. And we've got one.
That's 2 straight at bats that Barlow swung at the first pitch.
One pitch, one out.
1 pitch, 1 out. John Lack, the catcher, number 15. Lack flew out to Martin in left field in the 2nd inning.
First pitch, he shows bunt. Gets it down, just foul.
Foul.
Waldman doing a great job there, popping off the mound right away, getting in position.
Absolutely.
Kreitz is still even with the bag over there, trying to cover that hole. A little closer to shortstop.
Extra has somebody warming up out there in the pen.
Curveball, furrball, 1-1.
Could see a pitching change here. Looks like a tall righty. It's 30-something, Connor. I can't quite make out his number yet.
The 1-1. Ball.
Just missed. Just missed.
2-1, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning action. Called as we see it at Bear
Yes, we
Stadium.
do.
2-1.
Oh, I see it.
Up the middle. Ranieri throws.
Got him.
It's called safe.
Oh.
Called safe. Great job by Ranieri.
That's a base hit for Lack.
And the third base coach showing some negative body language on that one. I don't know. Don't know if that was, no, I'm not sure. So,
We can't comment if we're not sure.
but I believe it's a hit.
I'm giving him a hit.
That was up the middle. Ranieri did a great job of getting there, but
Slow chopper. Not much anybody could do. Is there no man's land, right?
that's what they call it.
That's what they call it. Ranieri made a nice effort, though. I thought he was out.
Come set. The 1-0. In the dirt. 2-0.
Well,
Is it 2-0?
this is designated hitter, number 20, Josiah Thompson. 2-0 on Thompson.
Waldman, the pitch.
Rips
That's out
it.
to left center field.
In
That's
the
going to
gap.
roll. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. He's coming around second. He's coming around
He centered
third.
him.
They're going to send him. And Davis stumbles down on the cutoff, and the run scores.
That's a double. That is a double. That brings Lack around to score. Makes it 4-1 now. Brings to the plate the third baseman, number 24, Sean O'Reilly. O'Reilly grounded out to Kreitz. First plate appearance.
Waldman looks in, gets the signs from Cooley, takes a look at second, another look at second, and comes home. Pitch outside, 1-0.
I would have to say if Billy Coleman was behind the plate, he would have snapped throw down to second,
He's
and
way
he
off
would have
there.
had him out.
Yeah, runner way off of second there.
Billy Coleman has picked 2 runners off this year.
The 1-0. Called a strike. Davis is getting there like he expects it. Cause
Yes.
Davis played some Badgers games with Coleman, has played a couple Legion games with Coleman. Knows that he likes to throw it, so maybe trying to send Cooley some signals here. Let him know that he's just getting far too much. The 1-1 popped up. Mason's on the run. Mason settles, squeezes. Throw comes in the cutoff man. We've got 2. That did force Thompson back to second base. So runner on second for Peyton Spears. And we've got 2 away.
Peyton grounded out to Ranieri at second base in the third.
The pitch. Called a strike. Jim, are those caramel-filled M&Ms?
I'm not sure.
I think the big ones have caramel inside. It's very satisfying.
Are there any cream filled? No?
Not that I haven't tasted yet.
All right.
The 0-1, ball. But we've got probably 4 different types of M&Ms in here.
Absolutely.
Mini, regular.
And the wasabi peas. The wasabi peas you steer away from.
Yeah, I do. I go more towards the sesame sticks there, M&Ms.
See, I'm
Pretzels.
a spicy hot guy, so I like that.
The 1-1. Fouled off, got a piece of somebody. And must have been Cooley because the umpire's taking his time, giving Cooley a breather. It is 1-2, though, with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Bears lead it 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. Bears have 5 hits to Exeter's 3. Bears are playing a clean defensive game here, no errors. Exeter has 1.
The 1-2, strike 3.
Gets him.
Gets him looking, the inning is over. And the Bears are coming to bat, trying to add some more to this 3-run total. It's 4-1.
Here we go, the bottom of the 5th inning. Bears are up 4-1. Third baseman number 28, Tyler Kreitz, leads off. Kreitz had an RBI single in the first, struck out in the third. A little frustrated with the umpire on some questionable calls. But here we go. Let's see if Kreitz can get things going here for the Bears. We have Kreitz, DeChacco, and Martin. We do have a new pitcher out there.
Shows bunt, pulls back, called a ball.
Sean O'Reilly has moved to pitcher's mound.
The 1-0.
Moved from third base to pitcher.
The 2-0 from O'Reilly. Swing and a miss. 2-1. The 2-1. Over to the diving glove. Just pass it into left. And that's a hit.
That is number 13 at third.
It's a hit for Kreitz. Puts a runner on first for Nick DeChacco.
Nate Serba has moved over to third base. Peyton Spears moved to short.
Kreitz goes, pitch over to second. Hit and run is successful. And we've got first and second.
That brings up
Should
the
be
left
Michael Martin, but I haven't seen him come out. There he
fielder,
comes.
Mike Martin. Trying to get the changes here for you. We do know Sean O'Reilly has moved into the pitcher's mound. Peyton Spears moved from second to short. And Nate Serba moved from shortstop to third base.
And you could have guessed it, but Michael Martin's going to bunt here. First base comes up, third base on the angle. Pitch to Martin. He fouls it, or they called him swinging?
I think it's
so
called strike.
1 strike.
19 is at second base. So Torres has moved from left field to second base.
Puts that bunt around. The 0-1. Pulls back. Called a ball.
No, he waved at it.
Called a strike. Said he offered.
Yes.
Interesting. 0-2. And they're going to have him do it again. Come set. The 0-2. Bunted.
Foul.
So we've got 1 out.
Number 14. Yep, he's at first. I can't read those. It's 3. Number 4 is in left field. Nick Klee took over for left field. For who, I don't know. Nick
He looks in here. We have 1 out. Runner on first and second for Yergi. Pitch to Yergi. Curveball. Call ball.
If Kreitz on second, DeChacco on first, 1 out. Tate Yergi, the designated hitter, is up for the Bears. Yergi has ground out to short and singled his last at bat in the 4th.
Pitch. Strike. It's 1-1. Pitch. Caught a ball. 2-1. Our camera operator never switched screens there, so hopefully your screen now reflects what it should. The 2-1. Into center field. On the ground. They're going to hold Kreitz at third.
That ball was scorched.
So that's a hit for Yergi. Loads the bases for Chris Davis.
Bases are loaded with Bears. That brings up the shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. Davis was hit by a pitch in the second and singled in the 4th.
That is Yergi on first, Chaco on second, Kreitz on third, Davis at the plate, and Mason on deck.
bases are loaded with Bears.
There's only one out.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of damage could be done.
We can only hope so. Bears have 8 hits now.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Davis swung with all of his might there.
Yes, he did. I think he came partially out of his one shoe.
He would have got a hold of it, though.
It was gone.
That was gone.
Scoreboard worthy.
The 0-1.
Oh.
Ball. One and one, one out, bases loaded. Runners take their leads. In the stretch is O'Reilly. The pitch, fouled.
Foul. So we have, this was Matt.
Let's look at a new baseball here. And O'Reilly will get ready to rock and roll.
And then this is O'Reilly.
Riley comes set. The 1-2 to Davis.
Foul.
Foul.
Can't say it enough, Connor. The bases are loaded with Bears.
Loaded with Bears.
Let's get them all in their caves.
The 1-2 over foul.
Foul.
It's an error on number 24.
Yes.
Went right through the wickets in the third base coaching box.
So Coach Ettinger's going to work with him after the game a little bit.
I'm sure he's going to get
Bear den
talking
too.
to. I'm sure he's going to get talking to. If they need the film on it, we have it.
Yes, we do.
All 8 of our camera angles have that one going right under its legs.
We did not have to go to New York yet tonight.
Oh, we could have on the one questionable one there. The 1-2.
Fouled away again. That's a 6-pitch at bat so far for Davis.
Umpire kind of tugging at his sacks there, letting them know he's out of baseballs. Gonna have to fill it back up as the next batter comes up.
It's not a good place to be as an umpire with no balls.
The 1-2 popped up.
Oh.
First base settles, makes the catch in foul territory, and
All
that's
right.
2.
You got 2. That brings up Quinn Mason, the center fielder, is hit by pitch, reached on the fielder's choice. RBI single, his last plate appearance in the 4th. Bases are loaded with Bears. Bears need to capitalize on this. This is one of the points Coach Moats is harping on with RBI opportunities. The Bears have to come up with key hits, drive these runs in, especially moving forward to next week's playoffs.
Pitch. Call a strike.
I am a firm believer the Bears could go very deep as long as they clean up their defense, continue hitting the baseball, and the pitchers throw strikes. That's every team's dream, I guess you could say.
You could say.
You could say it.
O'Reilly comes set, bases loaded. Pitch to Mason, fouled back at the screen. It's 0-2.
I would say the Bears are starting to get a little moxie.
Moxie.
A little moxie. They're settling in. Everybody knows their roles now. It's getting about as late as you can in June. Playoffs are looming next week.
It is 0-2 with 2 outs.
2 out hits win baseball games.
Pitch, way up and away. 1-2.
1-2. Are you wanting me to eat these wasabi peas
I'm not
as
gonna
you're
eat
playing
them.
basketball with them? I hope you washed your hands. I'm reaching out to Connor's mother in hopes you taught him to wash his hands because he's playing with my food.
Not since I licked him clean of those rib juices.
Oh.
Next pitch is a ball, 2-2.
Good stuff.
It's a marinade there by Two Dudes Barbecue.
Yeah. 2 Dudes Barbecue.
All your barbecuing and smoking needs.
Bone licking good.
Pitch, curveball, called a ball, 3-2 we go. O'Reilly takes a long walk around. Did not love that one.
No, the Exeter fans are questioning where that was. If I could see who made that comment, I would let them know it was high.
It was high.
I think I see,
Remember, it's where the ball crosses the plate, not where the catcher catches it.
I think I see Charlie Grove in the stands.
3-2, up, ball 4, and that's a run.
Walks him in. Walks him in. Kreitz comes in to score. DeChaco moves over to third. Yergi to second. And that brings up the second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri. Mike Ranieri.
Try again. Good.
Mike has reached on air in the first, walked in the second, sacrifice fly in the fourth, and he has an RBI opportunity here. Takes the first one right down the tubes. Strike one.
O'Reilly put a little extra love on that one to Ranieri.
Yes. A little extra butter on his ball. Velocity.
The 0-1.
Oh,
shows a bunt.
safety squeeze.
Bunt going down. They're going to throw to first. Throws it away.
Hey!
1 run scores. Another one coming around to score. They're going to send Mason. Mason's coming around to score.
Ranieri
Mason
stops
scores.
at second. Air.
So we'll wait for the scorer to figure this out, but the Bears add 3.
All right. We're giving Ranieri a hit and then an error. That clears the bases for the Bears. Ranieri ends up on second.
And it's 8-1.
And the Bears have put up that almighty crooked number for JT Cooley here, who has been hit by a pitch. He is lined to the third baseman in the second, singled in the fourth.
The 1-1 popped up. Third baseman moves into the coaching box, makes a catch.
F5.
The inning is
So
over.
that's it. But the Bears do get the damage done.
So Ranieri clears the bases on that bunt hit. The throwing error goes over into right field and clears the bases. So it is 8-1 on 9 Bear hits.
Unfortunately, that is no RBIs for Ranieri. He was safe on the bunt, but the throw was the air that sailed. So that gives 3 unearned runs to O'Reilly. Back here at Bears Stadium for the top of the 6th inning. Bears do have a change. Changing catchers. Taking over for the Bears at catcher is number 7, Billy Coleman. And leading off for Exeter would be the third baseman now, number 13, Nate Serba. First pitch is a strike to Serba. Take it away, Connor.
0-1 with no outs and nobody on the pitch. Pops back. It's now 0-2. Waldman out to a good start on Serba. Are you done with my lineup? May I have my lineup back?
Oh, I apologize.
No, it's all
Look,
good.
I'm teasing you with it. Go ahead. Huh? I can't have it. Can't have it. It's like that commercial with the fishing rod and
You
the dollar.
almost had it. The 0-2. That's over. Kreitz coming across the field. Throws on first. And that's one.
Kreitz fielded at past shortstop position.
He almost ran it all the way over to first. No, but I love it. Tyler Kreitz showing a lot of
Range.
instinct and aggressiveness.
Range,
He's
baby.
very much like an oven over there at third.
a shake and bake. This is Julian Torres, who now is the second baseman, number 19. Torres has singled and flown out to center field and takes the first pitch for a strike. Take it away, Connor.
Well, you might as well keep going now. You're on a roll. It was a strike, as you said.
All right.
It's
Waldman kicks and heels. Pitch number 2 is in the dirt for a ball.
1-1.
There's my cohort and partner, Connor.
I can barely open my mouth.
You got to get it wider. You got to get it all in there, buddy. That's a handful of good stuff right there.
2-1.
These snack mixes are wonderful.
The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. I wasn't even chewing it. You were just going on a roll. I had nothing in my mouth.
Oh, I thought you did because you said you didn't open it.
Yeah, I couldn't get my mouth open. Every time I opened it, you spoke for me.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your eating.
The 3-1. That's strike 3 and 2. We move full. No, I might as well just move my lips and you talk for me like a ventriloquist.
Wow.
You don't even need me.
Yes, I do.
The 3-2 and the dirt ball 4. No, you could do this without me. You could do the book, the PA announcing, the music, and do this.
For one batter. And then I'd be severely flustered. This is Alex Barlow, the right fielder. Barlow has flown out to left field in the first, struck out in the fourth.
This is Alex Barlow, not to be confused with Andrew Barlow. Pitch. Inside. Call it a strike.
Well, how does that feel going that way finally? Holy smokes. Third base coach is just beside himself.
The Bears finally get one of those to go in their favor.
How about it?
Waldman the pitch. And why not go inside again?
Yeah.
1-1.
Back to needing you, Connor. We and I do need you here.
We and I.
Everybody does.
Well, I need you, Jim. 1-1.
Glad
Swing
to
and a miss.
see we made up there.
Can't hold grudges. We got to come back and do this again tomorrow.
Yes, we will be on the air tomorrow. It's a Friday night special. Bob Euchre's coming to town.
Throws over to first.
I think that's the first time he threw over.
I believe that.
You know
correct.
why? Because there's only been 5 guys on base.
I was going to say, hasn't had to.
No. Young Jared Waldman's been throwing nicely.
Pitch. Fouled. Back, he hangs on to the 1-2 spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on for first. The score is 8-1. Bears on top on 9 hits and 2 Exeter errors.
Do you see why I need to help sometimes? You get tongue-tied there, buddy.
We know my uncle was born tongue-tied.
Really?
The 1-2. Ball, 2 and 2.
Can you tie a knot in a cherry stem?
My grandmother can.
Your grandmother can.
Oh, yeah.
On what side of the family?
My mother's. My brother's brother is tongue-tied, and my brother's mother can tie a knot in a cherry stem.
Huh.
Very tongue-talented family, those Kennedys.
How about the matriarch at your house? Can she do it?
I've never seen it. I've never seen any, the pitch. And
Mike, if you're listening,
3-2.
see if she can get that done. I would like to get a text on that.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to get a text here.
If we don't, they're not listening.
I'll give it about 10 minutes. We're going to get in trouble here for sure. Oh, boy.
Bears are up 8-1 on 9 hits. No errors.
Talking about my grandmother's tongue.
Well, no, tying a cherry stem. Oh, and the clappy happies of Exeter.
3-2 has popped up. Kreitz calls. Squeezes. And we've got 2.
He got a little excited there. He was ready to run.
He was about to
back
run to the fence, and then he decided to stop himself. Come on back.
I think he just had to turn around. Regardless, that's a first baseman, number 14, Colin Gehringer, coming to the plate. Gehringer lined out to Xanthopoulos at first, back in the first inning, and flew out to Mason in center field in the fourth. Actually, he has made the third out 2 times in a row. That's strike 1.
Takes his lead off first. Waldman comes home. 0-1 right back at Waldman.
Back at him.
Snares it down. He's going to have to hurry on to first.
He got him.
Great job by Waldman taking that one off the swatted down glove. Throwing to first. Getting the out. And Exeter is coming to bat.
Back to Bear Stadium here, bottom of the 6th inning. First baseman number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos, leads off. Xanthopoulos reached on a fielder's choice, lined out to right, and grounded out to second base back in the 4th.
Well, we call him the Angry Spider. And I think we're going to see it here. First pitch to him is in the dirt.
Is that still O'Reilly on the mound?
This is number 21, Dever Cock.
I thought so.
The 1-0, way up at the screen.
Who is it? Deaver Coach?
Cock?
Cock? Coach?
Cock.
Cock? Not sure.
Call it a strike. Bottom of the 6th inning action. Bears on top, 8-1. Pitch. Popped to right.
Swings.
Right fielder on the run. Makes a catch. And that's 2.
After 9, 2 out.
Michael Martin.
Mike Martin will stay in the game. Martin has ground out to third in the 1st inning, flew out to left in the 4th, and struck out in the 5th inning.
Pitch to Martin. He shows bunt, pulls back, called a ball.
Ball.
Interesting choice there by Martin.
Yeah. Up 8-1, 2 outs. With his power, I'd be driving gaps.
The 1-0. Called a strike, 1-1. Well, I'm not on the field, but it seems that this one's been pretty calm as far as the bickering and taunting and things of that nature.
It has settled down.
The 1-1. Called a strike, 1-2. We know that these two teams like to banter back and forth, so keeping this one calm is really good to see the boys under control, securing the win and things like that.
See Martin drop, pop, elevate, and celebrate here.
1-2, fouled back.
He did that, but he just fouled it off. Was that? The video went back to the 1st inning, we're being told.
Yeah,
Davie, Florida, reporting we have technical difficulties. Connor, abort the mission, for crying out loud.
pitch is up.
Runner goes.
Runner goes. Throw down.
He dropped the ball.
Ball's on the ground. He's safe.
Yeah, that's true. I
did just make an announcement that I had some flags coming up, so I'm not quite sure what the problem is.
That's a stolen base for Sutterby. Davie, Florida might want to check their water and ice cubes to see what's in them. There could be some distorted ice cubes that's causing.
That one's fouled back.
Fouled away.
2-2, we stay.
So Nick and Davie, Florida, if you can hear us, but see a different inning. First, check your ice cube water. Second, text your son so we know what's going on, please.
Yeah, please let us know.
Or Cheryl, if you're tuned in, text me. Let me know what's happening. We're
2-2,
eager to find out.
called,
rang him
strike
up.
3.
Rang him up.
The inning's over.
The inning is over, Connor.
That's disappointing.
Well, listen here. I have something for you. You know our glossy photos that we've been signing with our Sharpies and handing out? I gave one to Bonnie Motes last night. She has it on her refrigerator. She loves it. So when I got that text and found that out, I let Bonnie know that Bonnie signed a baseball for me as the ball lady way back in the day that I sent her a picture of and told her I have that as well being displayed. Then I get myself in trouble with Bobby Ettinger. She did not get a signed picture. So we have to sign a picture
Do we
tonight.
have one ready to go?
I don't see Bobby in attendance tonight, but I would like to get one signed and ready to show her.
Well, can we send it into the Bear Den with her husband? Is that allowed?
We will do that.
Let's do that at the end of the game.
We'll do that. Let me count the pitches, and we will be back for the all
Bobby,
important top of the
Bobby,
seventh.
if you're listening, if you happen to be joining us, we're going to send one home with Craig for you. We'll be back.
Welcome back to beautiful Bear Stadium on this beautiful summer night, the end of June. Lights are on, the Bears are up, and we have number 3, Andrew Barlow, the center fielder, facing Nolan Klein, who has come in for Jared Waldman.
So he does show a bunt, pulls back, called a strike nonetheless. So 0-1. The 0-1.
We have several changes on the field for the Bears. Taking over at third for Kreitz is Horrocks. Taking over for Xanthopoulos at first is Sutterby. Somewhere in the outfield, I believe right field is Gavin Maurer. Maurer might be in center.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I guess we are having technical difficulties. They won't be able to tell us because they won't be hearing us. So.
Oh.
I suppose no news is bad news.
So nobody's hearing us?
I'm not sure, Jim. The show must go on. The 1-2 popped up. New guys are gonna go. Ranieri calls, makes the catch. I don't know, Jim. I'm hoping that they can.
Well, all we can do is continue. We have how many viewers? 392 viewers.
I believe
tuned in. We're looking for commercial opportunities. This is your place to be for your business. John Lack, the catcher, comes up to the plate. He has flown out to left, singled his last at bat in the 5th, takes the first pitch for a called strike. We're 2 outs away from finishing this game.
Crowd rises to their feet.
It's a packed house.
The 0-1. Called a strike.
Called strike 2.
0-2.
Now the third base coach is going strict Indian, crossed arms, left leg pointed out stiffly, and stoically looking at the mound.
He has not moved.
He has not.
It's been 2 minutes. He has not moved.
It's like a cardboard cutout over there.
The 0-2. Popped. I think he's yawning, actually.
He's still,
rubbing the eyes.
Movement.
Rubbing the eyes.
Fouled that one away. Stays 0-2.
0-2 with 1 out.
Tracy Mackey's coming up to the booth. We never know what to expect with Tracy Mackey. It's always a mystery when you see Tracy Mackey. She's got her hair up tonight, sporting a tank top.
The 0-2 is a ball, so we move 1-2.
Yes, we do.
Klein doing a nice job here for the Bears late in this one, trying to close things out, secure this W. The 1-2 popped up.
Out to
Maurer squeezes it for
That's
2.
An F9. So Maurer went to right field. Sutterby's at first base. Horrocks third base. So we went straight changes, Connor. That brings up number 4, who is hitting for Joshua Thompson. This is number 4, Nick Klee, the left fielder. This is Klee's first at bat. Takes a ball for the first pitch. And we're 1 out away, Connor. 1 out away.
Fans on the hill have started to pack the chairs.
Yes, yes.
They're hopeful.
Bears lead 8-1 on 10 hits to Exeter's 3. Exeter also has 2 errors to Bears 0. 2-0 the count. What time of day is it, Connor?
8:48 p.m. here on the Eastern Time Zone.
Gotcha.
2-0. Strike. 2-1.
Strike.
Klein kicks up. The 2-1. Ball.
Ball.
3-1.
Well,
Three one, called a strike. 3-2. And he's gonna call time here. Tries to extend this just a little bit. The 3-2. Swung at into the glove of Klein. He walks it over to first, and the ball game is over. Final score here: Boyertown 8, Exeter 1. Boyertown with 10 hits. Exeter with 3 hits. 2 Exeter errors, none for the Boyertown Bears. Closing it out, Nolan Klein. A great 6 innings by Jared Waldman.
yes, indeed. Jared did a great job. The Bears are 1 win away tomorrow night against Twin Valley. If they win that ball game, they secure home field for the rest of the season here, or at least for the playoffs, which would be a great thing. They're starting to hit the baseball at the right time, Connor.
That 10 double-digit hits there is just fantastic to see, especially with
huge.
last night. You know, tallying 8, but just not enough runs out of it. So
Yeah.
good to see the runs starting to add up to the hit column there. So
And the mental mistakes erased tonight, so
0 errors for the Bears.
that's awesome. So hopefully you guys can still hear us.
I hope you're with
Look
us.
forward to tomorrow night. If you can't hear us, we'll explain tomorrow when we rewatch his broadcast to criticize ourselves on what we're doing wrong and what we're doing right. But that's all I have from Bear Stadium tonight.